keep you informed of what goes on. Auckland's first all-Chinese rugby team ran onto the field last weekend for their very first game. In fact, it may be the first all-Chinese rugby team in New Zealand, although there could have been a team in the 1880s in Otago, we suppose. We'd like to hear if you know of one. But anyway, they decided at the end of last year that they wanted to form a team. They asked around a few clubs and they got the nod from Marist North Harbour. Now, rugby, as I suspect you know, is not a particularly big game in China. They do have a national side. It's ranked 44th in the world, which in football would be quite a good thing, but in rugby that is a wee way down the ladder. They've never qualified for a Rugby World Cup, not yet. Anyway, so how did the Kiwi Chinese team go? Well, Tony Reid went to find out.
Right, but not too flat. Stand deep like we did last week. Who's the halfback? You are. Oh, yeah, right, OK.
It's not often the coach doesn't know who his own halfback is, but this is hardly your average rugby team.
All right, 1, 2, 3. And again.
Go, 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 go.
And again.
Go,
Yeah. I like it. Yeah, no, that's good. That's exactly what I want. Perfect.
What makes these guys different is that they are all from China. They've never played rugby. In fact, some have never watched a game before. Do you know all of their names?
No, it's just number 10, number 6, and even then I get confused, but I do know my manager is Chi-Chi. I do know that that's her name, but... Yeah.
Ting Ting?
Ting Ting, well, it's close, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's the ball?
But what this team lacks in experience, they make up for in passion and determination.
We just wanted to do something unique, wanted to be different, wanted to adapt to the Kiwi culture, because when we came here we found New Zealanders really, really friendly, and they weren't shy about passing on what they love most, which is rugby.
The Marist Chinese Rugby Team was formed in October last year. They've been training every Sunday since. In essence, these guys are playing catch-up.
So you want to come into this gap here?
They're grown-ups trying to grasp in weeks what many Kiwis have been doing since they could walk. And today is their last training before their first game.
So if we quite close to the try line, so should we just push maybe take a try?
Of course, there are some obvious benefits to being the only Chinese-speaking team out there. Take line-outs, for example.
If number 4 is taking the ball, which is called out si, that's the Chinese word for 4.
Go.
Finally, match day arrives. A trial game against a Marist under 85 kg team. A team well aware of their massive advantage.
And communicate, boys. Let's talk on the field.
Especially against a team that doesn't know what they're doing.
Let's do it. Get out there, fun, run around, pass the ball around, score a few tries with beer after, right? Yep.
After knocking the ball on in the opening seconds, down goes the scrum for the first time. It's green ball all the way, but then it bobbles about, coming out on the Chinese side. From this moment on, it's one-way traffic. The green team will pile on the points and the pressure.
The main thing is what they're doing at the moment, it's obvious to anybody watching, is they are not tackling properly, they're holding off, and they're too small to do what they, or to try and do what they're doing. They've got to put the opposition on the deck.
And here's what he means. High tackles are punished with contempt. Contrast that to the clinical and crunching tackles being made by the opposition.
Crouch and touch.
The scrum is another issue, so is fitness, but let's not dwell on the negatives too much. There are promising signs too. And the best scoring opportunity comes towards the end of the match.
I said to them right at the start, you know, bit to play for here. You're Chinese, you're all in a group, probably haven't seen that before. Bit of pride. The All Blacks have pride when they start, and I can understand Chinese having pride.
Thanks, boys.
And that pride is carried with them till the end. Final score, 60-0. But heads held high all the same, and like true rugby players, cold beer awaits. You were playing against some pretty fit, strong guys.
Yeah, even the other under 85s, and they're still tough.
Did you get hit at all?
Oh yes, I smashed my knee on the ground and enjoyed it.
We are the first Chinese team in Auckland, New Zealand. It's a history ever and forever. And we are the history, we are the legend.
History has indeed been made here today, and the Chinese rugby team look forward to rewriting it when they score their first points.
I love New Zealand. I love rugby. We are Chinese team, the first one. We'll be number one.
Magic. We will keep an eye on them as the season goes on. We think they're going to improve a lot, and we will report back progress at the end of the season. Tony Reid.